Well, hello again, YouTube. It's Petey Two Finger, and I just got finished watching a Netflix movie, which is called The Trial of the Chicago Seven. So, this is a 2020 historical legal drama film or courtroom drama. It's a group of anti Vietnam War protesters who were charged with conspiracy and intention of inciting riots at the 1968 Democratic National Convention in Chicago. It's an ensemble cast. The people that I recognized: Sacha Baron Cohen, Michael Keaton, Frank Langella, and originally Steven Spielberg was supposed to direct this. They filmed this thing in Chicago in 2019. I completely missed it. But I got to tell you, I really enjoyed this courtroom drama and flashback style critical response. I think this movie did good. It got good reviews, and I've got to tell you, it sheds more light on this one of the darker days in Chicago's history, 1968, the Democratic Convention. Our Mayor Daley Sr., because his son was also elected and ruled Chicago for years. Mayor Daley Sr. was like an old timey Irish politician. And he ordered his men in blue to basically to attack. And what followed was just one of the darker days in Chicago history. So this film is very well written. I think they did a good job of the flashback as well as the courtroom drama was really interesting. Very witty dialogue. Everybody in this ensemble cast shines. It's an incredible mockery of justice. This poor African American guy never met any of these people, and he's charged with conspiracy. And he's has no. His lawyer had some sort of surgery or medical emergency, so he has no lawyer. And this judge is refusing to even let him speak. It's really bad. Everything in this movie. Frank Langella as the judge is brilliant. Here we see the state's attorney. And this film will make you angry. It will demonstrate to you, even though America is a really great nation, there's ups and downs to everything, and this was a wicked, evil administration, Richard Nixon administration, and a lot of really, really bad stuff went on back then. And this movie does a great job. Sacha Baron Cohen playing Abby Hoffman, the outspoken yippie. They called him a hippie or a yippie. This is Jerry Rubin. There's a brief scene with Allen Ginsberg, chanting Om on a bullhorn, and they claim that he was doing a war chant. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Kind of a striking resemblance there in this actor. So I really enjoyed this. It's right up my alley because it has to do with the 60s. We're not going to jail because of what we did. We're going to jail because of who we are. And the movie runs a little long. It's 2 hours and 10 minutes, but I got to tell you, I enjoyed every second of this movie, including the end. So this is something, if you enjoy content having to do with the Summer of Love, the 60s, that tumultuous time in American history, and this one slipped by you, like as it did me. I remember hearing about this, and for some reason there must be another movie that I had it confused with, because this was not at all what I thought it would be when I went to watch it. Here's actual photographs, and you can see the amount of people. Because that's my one thing about this that I felt uh, okay, that's not it. The one thing that bothered me about this was I felt that the way that they illustrated the confrontations between the police and the demonstrators, it just made it look like a much smaller scaled event. Like there were these isolated conflicts with kind of a small amount of people. Oh, here's a picture of the judge. Look at that. The pictures in the small amount of video that I've seen from the actual event, it always seemed to me like it was an incredible shit show. Like there were fires and people were running around all over the city, and just tons of people were arrested and also injured by the police, who notoriously were removing their badges. You can see here what some of these images. So that's the one thing I have to say is this was a massive, massive protest, and in the movie, it's shown as a very small protest. It doesn't look like that big of a deal, and I've got to say, everything that I've seen relating to this event, because I always remember this. This always stuck in my head because my dad blamed the mayor, and my dad typically, anytime my parents could blame hippies or people who smoked pot, that would be the case. But he totally said that was Mayor Daley's fault. So, if you have not yet watched The Trial of the Chicago 7, do yourself a favor and put that one on your list. Enjoy and leave a comment when you watch it. I'd love to hear what you think. And hey, I'll talk to you soon. Peace.